It's Midwest Ghost Hunters. We're at Pythian Castle in Springfield, Missouri. It's Dark Matter, our podcast we do here every weekend.
And if you would, please comment, like, share, do everything you're going to do right on the podcast platform itself. Hit that like button, make those comments on whatever platform you're listening on. It helps out a bunch.
So we did a home investigation for Bri. We had her on the podcast a few weeks ago talking about some of the stuff happening at her house. So we went out there and we did her investigation, and we did get some stuff there. We're going to play some of that for you today. We could talk a little bit about the investigation itself. So we did Bri's investigation of her home. They were in the process, not in the process, I guess, really, they'd technically already moved out. They were renting that place, and they had already had another place, but they were able to let us in there through the end of the month. So we went in there and did our investigation. And when we got there, we noticed a police car, not at Bri's house. There was a police car across the street from Bri's house. We didn't know exactly what was happening. And I only saw the police car. You saw more of the interaction of what was happening over there. What was happening? Were they talking to kids? This is, believe it or not, this is
relatively speaking, they were kids, but they weren't I don't think they were under 18.
Oh, okay.
They were younger people. And
that's when
this first policeman got out of his car and just went up and started talking to them. And they had the kid. I watched the kids pull their shirts up, so he was looking for
something,
firearms. Yeah, and then they started having a conversation with each other, and then the entire Springfield Police Department responded.
There were a bunch. How many did you finally count?
9 or 10.
Yeah, police cars,
and they started getting out with the shields too.
Yeah, there was a ballistics riot shield involved, and
so this was after Bri and her husband had left, so it was just us there.
So we couldn't really start an investigation at that point.
No,
turn the lights off and start flashing flashlights.
We didn't want to. Maybe I've watched too many episodes of Cops, but I was just waiting at any moment, for someone. I don't know what the fuck I was waiting to happen.
My stupid mind went to someone's going to use this house as an escape route.
That's what I was picturing.
I thought that
I was picturing a shirtless man with a firearm to come busting in on us
through
any
the back
minute.
door and trying to, because they were really close, and all 9 police cars had lights going, so the whole fucking street was lit up out there. That set us back a little bit on getting started on the actual investigation itself, because we were crowded around the front window trying to see what was happening out there. I didn't want them to start fucking spraying lead.
Well, that's where you want to be if it happens, is with your head poked up over the window.
Yeah.
It's the safest place you can be.
A couple of our guys went and fetched their firearms just for protection.
It wasn't a fun time.
Well, anyway, that set us back a little bit on getting started. We at one point were wondering if we were going to be able to get started at all, because they were there for so long. It's like, goddamn, I don't want to turn the lights off. And like you said, have flashlights, flashing around the house. When 2 houses down, who knows what's happening? We finally did get started. They finally did disperse. I don't know what happened there. I did try to Google it while we were there to see if there was anything showing up on the scanner or anything. I didn't ever find anything. I know something was happening there, but no idea what. We finally did get started. We got, recorders set up everywhere, video where we needed it. And we did catch some stuff. When we were all in the living room area, at one point we heard what sounded like someone coming into the front door. Remember? Coming up to the front door.
Yes.
Yeah, I thought, the whole time, I kind of thought it wasn't the front. I thought it was that closet.
We should probably set that up a little better. But right behind the front door, there's a closet which is one of the areas where she said they've had some activity.
Something happened, because even if it was the front door, I was right by that window. When that happened, I looked out the window. Nobody was there.
Well, I went and opened the door, and there was nobody out there. But it sure as hell sounded, I thought it was going to be a police officer.
I did too, yeah. I thought they were going to warn us to duck and cover.
Yeah, but there was nobody there. But it did sound like somebody was approaching that area. We didn't catch that on anything, but that is what it sounded like. But Bri gave us a full, she took us through the whole house, showed us, where she's had some activity. We set everything up. We did our investigation, and we did catch some things. Now, some of these things that we're going to be playing for you today, we're going to be debunking a few of them as we go. We've already debunked, we did our first, round of debunking. But as we play them here, and we hear them, here in this setting, in these headphones, and we're able to get everybody around the same table, some things may come up where it's like, oh, wait, no, I think that was, this or that. So we're going to kind of just play them all. And some of these, it's weird whenever whenever we send these back and forth and listen to them, you'll hear it, when you're sitting at home, and then you come in here and play it and you don't hear anything.
Right.
So that may happen too. We've got some EVPs we're going to play, and like I said, we're going to kind of do some of these on the fly and just kind of see what we have. Let me go ahead and start with the ones I have here that came off of the iPad. All right, let me go ahead and play this one. This is right when we were, you're still looking out the window, I think, at the police in this one, but there's something in the back. Here, let me go ahead and play it.
I can't. Mine's not working.
Yours isn't working? Yours worked last time.
You got to change. You got to go into the menu on these.
I know, but
Right there in the back.
What is that?
We would have heard that if it had been outside.
We didn't hear that at the time.
Let me go to that spot here and see if I can just play that.
You know what? And the other thing I want to start doing on all of our recorders, and this may not work with the iPad and everything else.
Yeah, it will.
But I want to do a deal where we get everybody together all in one shot, and we go 3, 2, 1, and we engage them. And the reason behind it is that way I can come back in and say, "Hey, Chris."
No, that's a really good idea.
Everybody mark and look, because we could also debunk. We could do everything.
I mean, we could do that with every source, whether you're using a phone, an iPad, or anything.
Right.
I
don't know why it took us 20 years to figure that out.
That way we can say, hey, look at 8 minutes and 28 seconds.
Play that last one again for him, because there's absolutely 0% chance that's any of us.
Let me go ahead and go to that spot again. This is still where we're in the process of setting up and all the lights are on. Here we go.
I can't. Mine's not working.
Yours isn't working? Yours worked last time.
You got to change. You got to go into the menu on these.
I know, but
Right there. And there was one earlier too.
Yeah, I heard
hear
something earlier too.
Go back, play it again.
All right, here we go.
yeah, mine's not working.
Yours isn't working? Yours worked last time.
You got to change. You got to go into the menu on these.
I know.
I didn't hear it that time. I heard that, but I didn't hear the first one.
Which makes me think that the thing that we heard was in this room.
Could have been. Let me go and play this one real quick.
I don't know if I showed you that video, but I'll have to show you again to make sure.
Right there. I don't know what that would have been,
Gosh,
but
I just
marked it.
It could be a dog, but I can't remember at that point if the dog was still there.
The dog wasn't in the house at
it
that
wouldn't be
point.
their dog. Their dog is gone. It's going to be a dog that's outside in the neighborhood. But I can't say that it is or isn't.
Being a dog that close.
I don't either, but
Here's something in here. We've heard several things in here today.
Yeah,
Nobody's here but us. So
It's been pretty active today.
yeah. Okay. These are coming off the handheld file.
Okay.
Let me just start here and we'll just play them. You may have to walk us through these kind of as we go. Here
you
we
like
go.
to say what they are, because I without a title I don't know.
Unknown sound.
Okay.
Here we go. It was that. I'm assuming, right?
I didn't hear anything. Where were we?
I don't know. We were quiet quite a bit. Were we?
This was me upstairs.
When I went through the iPad video and audio, I went through lots that was just nothing, but just you sitting in the kitchen on a bar stool forever. Okay, let me go ahead and move on to the next one. This is a no reply upstairs. Okay, here we go. Wow. That's pretty fucking good.
Yeah, do that again. Play it again.
All right, here we go. Okay, that noise was on here. Let me do it one more time. Sounds like a no to me. Is that when you were upstairs, or was it upstairs alone?
No, I was upstairs by myself.
Was that in response to anything?
Chris was downstairs doing a lot of EVPs.
Was it in response to any question that you or Tyler might have asked?
Chris was downstairs doing them at the time.
I was in that bedroom down there doing a lot of. What are you referring to?
Nothing.
Okay. All right. Here's another one. Here's a possible response to Tyler.
You want to see where that other door leads?
Yeah.
There's all kinds of stuff going on in the background there.
Was the TV on?
Sounds like Times Square.
There's no TV.
Right.
All right,
There's no sound up there.
There's like 3 people.
Right.
Hang on.
You get this. That's what you get.
Let me do it again. Hang on. Let me hear that again. Were we all up there?
No, it's just me and Tyler. The only ones up there.
Really?
How is there distant talking?
I don't know. You're hearing this.
Let me play it again. I want to hear that again because I thought we were all up there. Let me play it again.
You want to see where that other door leads?
Yeah.
Oh wait. Yeah, you are up there.
I was going to say that's me, isn't
Yeah,
it?
it is.
I never went upstairs, so
You didn't?
there's that.
But-
No, I
but
was
you-
afraid of the stairs.
But what's the deal with that? What's the deal with that?
Let me do it again.
I don't know.
You want to see where that other door leads?
Yeah.
I
don't know.
Did we go to a busy cafeteria?
I never. Contrary
TV
to
never
all
went on.
No, we never had the TV on. Contrary to all the activity outside, we didn't start till that was over.
Well, and we never heard
That's
any
what I
of
was
the
going to say. Is
talking
I
outside.
never heard anything outside. Period.
Right. And yeah, that's the other
Like,
thing.
I went outside to try to eavesdrop and didn't hear anything.
Yeah.
That's the thing I think we should point out. Even though there were a lot of cops out there, they're really, by the time we got underway, the neighborhood was incredibly quiet.
We waited until the last cop car drove away.
Yeah, we didn't even start till they wrapped up whatever the fuck that was. So there was nobody. I didn't hear anything outside. Period.
It was dead silent.
Okay, let me go ahead and let me roll through a few more of these. This is let's see, possible. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, I hear it. That EMF detector, for whatever reason, I was sitting in that back bedroom off the laundry room.
We do have audio of that too.
Okay, of the EMF detector. Or
And there's
something?
also audio of that that you think you heard something, but your recorder wasn't rolling.
Oh, okay.
This one was.
That EMF detector just kept fucking going off, and this is that EMF detector that's hard to. You have to jam it into a fucking back of a refrigerator to get it to peg, and I didn't ever.
Mine went off the moment we went in the house.
I didn't ever figure out. Yeah, I know, and especially in that bedroom, I remember too. But I never figured out why mine kept going off. I even moved it to the middle of the room, and it still kept going off. Let's go ahead and go to this one. This has 2 possible EVPs. Possibly go home. You remember that one?
Yes.
All right, let's see what we got here. Okay, my first question is, was that a car in the background?
That's
Was
a
that-
car.
Okay. I was going to say, that sounded like sounds of the haunted house.
No, that's a car.
Okay.
I'm not. Remember when we talked about it earlier? You hear stuff at home and you don't hear it here. I'm not hearing it here.
Okay, let me try it again. There it was.
There it was, yeah.
there it was.
I did hear
It
a
did-
motorcycle, but at the very end, there's something else.
It was during, let me see, it was like
It's-
during the motorcycle
Yeah, it's like,
almost.
go.
Yeah.
I'm thinking go home, but maybe not.
Do it again.
Do it again. Here we go. There it was, right there.
And there's also one at the beginning too.
Yeah. Okay. I'm going to go to some of these louder ones. The large Tascam in the back room. Let me play this one here.
What was that? What the fuck was that? Am I recording?
What is all that? What is that?
That thing there at the end is your radio. The one where it's in one.
Oh, my walkie-talkie?
Yes, but before that there was something.
Because we did have a friendly conversation with strangers on the walkie-talkies.
Let me try that again. Yeah, I heard that. When we say back room, is that bedroom that I
Yes,
was in?
yes.
Okay. I was in that room for a long fucking time. It looks like this may be some of the EMF play that we were, the EMF detector. Let me see what we got here.
If that was you, can you make this device beep again?
One beep. I got one fucking beep.
You know, it's really weird to have one,
It's very weird to get one beep. And
just a stray.
here's another one similar. Let's see what we got on here.
Make this beep again. Well, that is weird.
Yeah, that is weird. It shouldn't have been doing that. I couldn't find any source for it at all. I tried the ceiling fan. I tried the outlet. I even thought maybe there was something in the crawl space underneath. I couldn't get it to couldn't get it to just do that when I was trying it. But then sometimes it seemed like that it would pop up like that. Let me see. Let me keep going here. Here's one. It's called Back Room. Not sure what it is. Let's see what we have on that one.
At the
Okay, let
beginning
me
of
do it again.
There.
Okay, yeah, I hear that. Let me play this one and see if this sounds like the one of you guys. Here we go.
I was cutting some plastic off a motherboard circuit and sliced my finger
With a
Yeah, the kind of shit you use in,
or a box cutter.
Did you hear it?
Yeah.
It was the whispered hey. The whispered hey there. Let me play it again.
I was cutting some plastic off a motherboard circuit and sliced my finger
With a
Yeah, the kind of shit you use in.
That's pretty creepy.
Yeah, that's probably the best one.
I don't know. We had another one early that I thought was really good, but that's a good one.
Yeah, one of the ones on the Tascam or the handheld was really good too.
Let me see what else is on the small Tascam. It's another whisper. Let me check this one out. Oh,
Is that a different angle of the same one, or is that a different?
No, different one.
Wow, it's really similar.
let me play that one again. Right there. That's weird. None of us did that. Here, I stopped it. Let me play the whole thing.
Play it again and listen, because it keeps going.
Okay, here we go.
I'm pretty sure it like keeps going. Like
That's not him. He was talking.
Are you pointing at
Roll it
me?
again.
It can't be Dustin because
No,
it's over the top of Dustin.
I didn't walk around going.
I can play it again if we need to.
I want to listen because after the initial sigh, it keeps going. And like if we just play it to the end and listen, I'm pretty sure like it continues.
Okay. Whatever.
See, I hear, oh God, I can't figure this out.
What?
What?
Oh God, I can't figure this out. That's what I heard.
Hang on. Let me try it again.
That's a separate. There's
different to me.
the oh God and then the I can't figure this out are two different, two unconnected.
The oh
ones.
God sounded close, and the others sounded distant. I don't know. I would keep that one, I think. Okay, but let's try this one.
What's that? What's that?
Let me play it again here. Hang on.
What's that? What's that?
I could hear something back there. It was a little low, but I can hear something going on back there. Here's one that I don't remember that came from the back room Tascam. Let's see what this one is real quick.
What? I'm hearing stuff. In here.
Let me do that again. Is this off of?
That's actually I put it in the wrong one. That's actually off of the recorder you're wearing.
Oh, okay.
And that's why you're hearing that. That sounds like scratching.
I don't know where else to fucking put that thing where I can't hear the
Well,
scratching.
you did a lot better job than I did. Mine sounds like a giant
Because I
the
had
whole
it-
time.
Okay, let me play it again.
What? I'm hearing stuff. In here.
Damn, I can't believe it was making that much racket from where I put it. Because I kept even looking at it to make sure it wasn't touching close.
Sometimes it didn't, but it just, as luck would have it, when I needed to pull the audio, that's where it was at.
Let me play this one here. I don't think we played this one yet. It's a possible no. I heard that, and let me play it again.
There.
Yeah, could be for sure. Is that an off the lapel mic
No.
as well?
The lapel, I just dropped it in there by accident. I was trying to find that lapel one. I was like, what did I do with it? And then obviously put it in the wrong folder.
Is there anything else that we need to hit? Is there anything blatant that I'm missing?
The ceiling fan came on.
Oh yeah, that's a couple of that's right. So a couple
The
of
light
things.
was
yeah,
flickering and-
is when we were talking in the living room towards the end. We were all in the living room area where there was a TV in there, right?
God, I wish we had a camera on that.
I know we didn't have anything pointed in that direction. We had all the cameras pointed. Or at least I had my, the camera in the kitchen pointed at the cabinets, thinking maybe we catch one of them opening. But when we were talking in the living room, I was looking at Tyler, and behind him I saw saw the hallway light start flickering and it came on. I didn't go look at the switch. Somebody did.
Tyler did.
Was the switch in the on or the off?
We determined that it had been flipped on.
Okay, we determined the switch had been
So
turned
either
on.
it was flipped on this whole time and the light just wasn't working until then.
And she said there was, but she showed me early on. She's like, and this light, and she flipped the
They
switch.
did say that the wiring is bad in that house.
Well, anyway, that light did come on at that moment. Saw it come on. And then earlier, we had all been, John and Tyler had been upstairs. I'd been in the back room. Dustin, I think, had been in the kitchen area. And then when we went into the living room, you noticed that the ceiling fan was on. So I went back and looked at video from earlier when we were in that room, and the ceiling fan was not on. So the ceiling fan came on at some point. I don't remember if anybody looked at the switch on that one or not.
No, we did. It was off.
Oh, okay. So the switch was off. Oh, that's right, because the fan was just like moving like you hit it with your hand.
Yes.
That's right. So anyway, a couple of things there, and we,
Or, those could be explained by bad wiring, though.
well, not,
Like it gets a little bit of power for a fraction of a second and it slowly spins until it's done.
yeah, I guess so. Yeah, it could be. I don't know. But we did get, we had some experiences there, and we'll put whatever, the EVPs that we have here. And a few of them, like I said, we're going to.
There were some good ones. Like there was one at the beginning. I forgot what it was. The female.
Did it play it off here?
I don't remember where we played it from, but that was good. And then the one towards the end.
I think the one you're talking about is this one turned up. I think it's this one.
Mine's not working.
Yours isn't working? Yours worked last time.
You got to change. You got to go into the menu on these.
I know, but
Right there?
Right there.
Yeah, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah. Don't know what it is. And then we had this one here that we're going to cross-reference and see if there was a dog outside maybe.
I don't know if I showed you that video, but I'll have to show you again to make sure.
Right there. I just don't know.
That just does not sound to me like outside.
It didn't to me either. This was when she was doing the initial tour at the very
Right.
beginning. I don't know if anything was rolling at that point.
I had a task cam.
Okay.
Or I had a Zoom rolling.
Well, I can just send you that video because this is a video.
We had some decent EVPs there.
Yeah, we'll go through those. We'll put those, and then there's more here that we need to boost the gain on. That we'll put those all together and get them all up on the website. You can check it out. It's going to take us just give us a little time here to get through and boost the gain on a few of these to make them web friendly. But we'll get those sorted through and get them put up. They'll be up there soon at mwghosthunters.com.
And we'll have more dark matter next week from Pythian Castle in Springfield, Missouri with Midwest Ghost Hunters.